Welcome back, guys. Today we'll talk about how to start an Android engineer career. At the beginning of the video, I will briefly describe you a couple of prerequisites that are required to start the career. After that, in details, I'll give information about main skills and knowledge that you would need to have. And closer to the end of the video, I will share with you a couple of nice to have skills that can help you be a better candidate than other beginner candidates for the position of Android engineer. So let's start. The prerequisites. The two must-have things you need to have are a computer and internet connection, and that would be enough. But the nice-to-have thing is also an Android device. There are two reasons of having real Android device. First one, if you're running a pet project, you can have it in your pocket, and once you want to share it with your friends or with your colleagues, you just take it out, run the application, and show what you have done. On the other side, if you are trying to pursue the career of the Android engineer professionally, having a real device might help you to understand some business logic, how UI works, some custom interactions that are Android specific only. And those things are better to understand when you're just touching and feeling it. So in order to start the career of Android engineer, you would need to study two languages, Java and Kotlin. Reason for that, even though new projects are being written on the Kotlin language, there are still a lot of projects that are being written on the Java language. And since Kotlin has been written on top of Java, having a knowledge of Java language would be like a big plus for you, even if you're just running a pet project and don't want to start a professional career, I would say. So Java programming language. I have found for you 3 books that might help you get an introduction to this language. You're free to choose any of them. You don't need to read all of them, really. But if you wish, you can. It's up to you. So, first one is called Head First Java. Basically, it's a book from a well-known publisher. This publisher writes books for different languages and frameworks in the programming, so they have an easy style of writing, and it will be easier for you to understand and study any of the frameworks and languages. Second book is Java the Beginner's Guide. This book has a more up-to-date version of the Java programming language. So you would know more modern and stylish way of writing the code in Java language. And it will be better for you if you wanna be a professional engineer. And the third book is called Effective Java. Basically, this book for those of you who have some previous experience in programming and even in Java language. So this book gives you more details about some, let's say, core functionalities and features that Java programming language has. So if you have an experience, you can read it, but please don't read it if you don't have any previous experience. It will be hard for you, and you would spend more time just trying to understand it instead of really writing some code. So the second language is Kotlin programming language. I have also found for you 3 books that can help you study this language. First one, obviously, called Head First Kotlin. Book from the same publisher with same style of writing, so it will be easy for you to start reading it and understanding the Kotlin programming language. But since you have studied the Java programming language that goes as a core to the Kotlin programming language, I think you can jump to books like Learn Kotlin Programming or Kotlin in Action. Basically, these books are about more practical things about the programming in Kotlin. And since you have Java experience, you would know the theoretical part even of the Kotlin language, so you can jump directly to any of these books. So after you have studied the Java and Kotlin programming languages, you're ready to progress with the Android programming. So the next big thing for you would be Android SDK. What is Android SDK? Basically, it's a set of toolkits and frameworks that Android platform provides for the engineer to code the applications for the Android. Basically, this let's say API for the hardware, for sensors, for the UI components, for network access, for everything that your Android device has. So in order to study the Android SDK, I have found for you a couple of books and online courses. So let's start from books. The first one is called Android Programming, the Big Nerd French Edition. Second one is Head First Android. And the third one is Android Apprentice. I don't want to select any of this book. It's up to you. I just want to say that all of them will give you the needed information in order to program the Android applications. And from online courses perspective, I have found for you a couple of them on the Udemy platform. The first one is called Kotlin for Android, Beginners to Advanced. The second one is called Android App Development Masterclass using Kotlin. You can choose any of them. Both of them are good and give you all the necessary information to start programming for the Android platform. As soon as you will study the Java and Kotlin programming languages and learn the SDK of Android platform, you're ready to run the pet projects. But if you want to become an Android engineer and grow professionally, I recommend you to have these 3 additional skills. First one is clean architecture. It's basically a book that has the same name, but on the other side, it's a common architectural pattern for all Android applications, so Android engineers use it as the starting point. Next thing is algorithms and data structures. And for that, I recommend you to read a book called Introduction to Algorithms that help you to study both of these topics. They give you information about what are they, how to implement them, and how to design them, and when to use which algorithm and data structure. The last skill that I want to share with you is knowledge about object-oriented design. I recommend you to read a book called Design Patterns in Object-Oriented Programming. This book covers topics like implementing of reusable components and how to solve your applicational problems using them. And that would be enough for you for today. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I would be glad if you can support my channel. Please put a like to the video and subscribe to it. If you have any questions or want to share with me some of your thoughts, I am glad to have a conversation with you in the comment section below. And that's all. Cheers and bye.